Yo, what's up, y'all boys, man? Welcome back to the podcast. Today we're gonna be talking about college, you feel me? Is it worth it? And shit like that. As you can see on the title. Also, shout out to Jubilee for the video. I'm gonna leave the video's link in the description box, so you can check it out without my voice if you want to. So with that being said, let's get right into the video, you feel me?
People out here just getting degrees by luck or by cheating their way through. If that was the case and college is so accessible, I just feel like we'll have a lot of wannabes.
Kind of my college grads on that side and my dropouts on the other side. First statement. I feared how I would be judged if I didn't go to college.
Just me then, that's cool.
It was the fear of me caring about what people thought, as far as like my peers. But then when you start bringing your parents into it, and it's like, that's a greater fear. It's like you live for your parents. It's like, you know, you want to make them proud. So I just fear this closure between me and my parents, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's facts though. Especially like coming from like a low income neighborhood. A lot of parents only see the mainstream way of getting out, you feel me? Because college is, the mainstream way of getting out. Like, that's what everybody says you have to go through to make it out. They don't really see the entrepreneur or the owning your own business and grinding it up sort of a way of getting it out. Because, like, my YouTube channel right now, I don't have many views, many subscribers. I just started it, but you can see how, like, if I tell my mom, that I won't be going to college, I'm gonna, start a podcast and make that my main job and I want to serve people that way. She would be like, you feel me, discouraged because she wouldn't have faith in it, you feel me? So a lot of parents don't have faith in the entrepreneurship ways and they push college on their kids, you feel me? So I can relate to that because I want to go to college anyway myself, but my parents were actively pushing me to go to school, you feel me? If I told them I didn't want to go to school, it would have been a problem with them, type shit. So, well, with my mom anyway. My pops, he's a little bit more understanding, but my mom would have been tweaking out. So, yeah, that's a very true statement he just said. I can relate to that.
I'm Sean Fitzpatrick. I went to Columbia, Chicago for not even a semester, and I was like, no, you know what? Let's go back to California and do music. I went because they wanted me to go, and then I said, if you want me to make you proud, let me do this.
Oh yeah, I gotta lower the volume real quick. This shit like hurting my ears, so I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna mute the ads, you feel me?
The greeters, come on in.
I wasn't afraid that I would be judged if I didn't go to college, but I also didn't question going to college. It was just kind of the next step, and I didn't plan otherwise, so yeah.
So that path, bro, seemed like it was the next step.
Yeah, and you're encouraged by your parents,
Exactly.
and
They gave you that pathway saying, the only way you're going to succeed is through college. But then, as I got older, they gave me the idea, well, you can do whatever you want if you find your path, but you need to find your path. But if you don't, you should go.
Yeah, that's facts. I just said something similar to that. Excuse me, boys. A lot of parents believe the only path to succeed is through college, you feel me? And it took me until, I never mentioned this in a video before, or, episode before, but, I took a gap semester this year, you feel me? I was hurt and shit, for sports. That's how I get my scholarship. I was hurt. I didn't want them to take my scholarship, so I stayed home. And what I learned so much as far as character development and, like what I want to do, like all the other extra stuff I want to do, without college being in the way is crazy, you feel me? Like, don't get me wrong, like, I want to go to school and get my degree, and I have a good idea that I'm going to love what my job is going to be when I get that degree, you feel me? And I'm going to love the job. But the thing with me is, I don't want to be a career worker, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might make a deeper video on this on like my goals and ambitions and shit, but I don't want to be a career worker, you feel me? Cause we all know the people that worked at like 65, and by the time, they can have fun, their life is basically over as far as like their prime and how they can, you feel me? No health problems and shit like that. So I don't want to be a career worker, you feel me? But like I said, if it wasn't for me taking this gap year, y'all boys, I wouldn't have learned. I know how to cook now. I know how to. This is so embarrassing, but I just got my driver's license at fucking 20. I wouldn't have learned how to drive. I wouldn't have fucking started this podcast. I wouldn't have been able to be as open with my personality and learn more about my personality if it wasn't for this gap year, you feel me? So like, this gap year sort of taught me shit that college didn't teach you feel me? Cause college, as a college athlete, I'm so busy doing sports and school, and they don't, like combine, like, they're each on they're each on their own schedule, so like, I'm always busy, that I don't take time to think about my mental health and shit. But now that I've been, you feel me? I took a gap year. I don't work a 9 to 5. You feel me? Like I said, I make my own money outside of the podcast. I just started a podcast, but I have something outside of the podcast I make my money through. So I basically work at home, and it gave me a lot of time to focus on myself, which was what I needed. So I can sort of relate to both sides of this, whether you need college or not, because before this gap year, I would have told you, yeah, you need to go to college. But now, I'm saying you don't even need to, you feel me? Like, if I would have started this podcast when I was 18, 3 years ago, like, it would have been worth it in the long run, because you gotta put your years into your platform to grow it, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at y'all biggest YouTubers. They didn't get big over one night, you feel me? Besides some, but even somebody like Speed, he grew really fast, and it takes 6 months, you feel me? It takes 6 months to a year to develop your base, your fan base, or your supporters, you feel me? So, it takes time to push it into this. So, a lot of people won't believe in it, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, that's how to say that, you feel me? Like, I can relate to both sides of this, so I don't want y'all to think I'm biased on either side because I'm a college student, because trust me, I believe for some shit you want to do, if you're hard at in it, and you're not gonna love your job, going to school, don't fucking do it. Your happiness is way worth more than the money that you will get from that job. You feel me? That's the thinking I finally adapted, and mentally matured through this gap semester, was that money is not the most important thing in the world. I grew up with motherfuckers telling me money was everything, and this gap semester taught me that if I'm not happy, I don't do it, you know what I'm saying? Always prioritize your mental health over that bread, you feel me? And that's my message.
I believe college should be free.
I'm good.
Yeah, seriously, right? I had an in-state, like, all of my tuition was paid for, and I still have debt. Now I'm sitting on it, and I don't have a job. Not like a real job. Yeah, the debt definitely racks up. It's ridiculous.
No, that's true, but that becomes an investment in the future.
That's true.
At the end of the day, so you have to take that on.
You have your education, but does your, like,
Wasn't
bachelor's
worth that
degree
much.
get you a higher paying job? Not in my experience, necessarily. I didn't even question it.
Yeah, that's facts though. It depends on your degree, y'all boys. If you think about going to school, if y'all think about going to college, especially, of course, y'all young boys listening, high school kids most likely listening, or, if you have going to college and have experience in college, comment down below what your experience was, and, was it good or bad, you feel me? Just let me know. But if you think about going to school, make sure you're picking a degree that's worth it, you know what I'm saying? Don't pick a degree that, the job is mediocre, you know what I'm saying? Like, pick a degree that's worth it, and you can actually make a lifelong career out of it, if need to be, you feel me? So,
college until after I had finished it. I was like, what do I do now, and why did I even go? And, you know.
If everyone went to college, it would become useless.
when I didn't answer that first question. In a perfect world, college should be free, but with the way taxes work and inflation work, it's impossible. So that's my answer to that question. It's pretty simple.
Just like a lot of people out here just getting degrees by luck or getting degrees by cheating their way through. And if that was the case and college was so accessible, I just feel like we would have a lot of wannabes and not people who are really passionate about, what they want to do or dedicating sweat, bones, and tears into what they're doing. So the world would, I don't think would be a better place if everyone was a degree.
Did you get converted? That changed my mind.
Okay, so what he told him, like college was my bad, yeah. The question was, if everybody went to college, it would be useless. And he said, it would be because, basically what he's saying is, it would be because you wouldn't be able to differentiate anybody. Like, that's the point of going to college. It puts you on gives you a leverage when it comes to getting jobs and careers because you got that certification that, okay, he grinded through school, he know what he's doing, above the guy that didn't go to school. So I get what he's saying, you feel me? College is to push you a step ahead, and if everybody went to college, there would be no point of it, you feel me? Like, in that sort of working sense, but in the sense of that everybody will be educated, it's a good thing. So, I guess it depends on how you look at this question, what side. If you're looking at it from a working standpoint, it'd be a bad decision. But if you're looking at it from a society standpoint, it'd be a good decision because everybody be educated. You feel me? So, this is a good ass question because depending on your point of view and what's more important to you, your answer will change.
I guess then you don't think of it. It's not college, you're just doing it.
And think about labor workers. Like, people that just do manual labor. You don't need a degree to do some manual labor work. Right. So if you have everyone, sticking their heads in a book, you won't have stuff being built. Your house won't be built. Your cars won't be fixed. Your oil change. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to realize that in life, especially in the world, there's a balance of people.
I come from a minority, underrepresented.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna elaborate on that. He is absolutely right in that topic. In life, like I said, I heard a quote the other day. It was a high school football coach. He was talking to the kids. He told him, all you not gonna be college athletes. You feel me? He told him, this shit ain't made for everybody. You feel me? Some of y'all just here to play football in high school and be done with it. And that's cool, he said. But in life, it's a plan for everybody. Like, and that makes perfect sense. Everybody on this earth doesn't have a boss mindset. Some people prefer to be workers and prefer to not have the stresses of being the boss, and the earth is fine with the lesser pay because they don't have to deal with the stress. And then you got motherfuckers with the boss mindset that can't be a worker. Like, I went through a similar situation when I used to work at Home Depot, y'all boys. I used to work at Home Depot. And I just couldn't work there no more just because of, like I said, my mindset is like, I'm not trying to brag, but like, my mindset isn't in a worker's place. Like, I don't like to be told what to do. Like, I don't like people thinking they have authority over me and abusing it and shit. So like, I don't have a worker's mindset, you feel me? Like, and it's the same way in this world. Like, everybody not gonna be making, $5 million, you feel me? Because you gotta be a special type of person to do that. So it makes sense. Everybody in this world has their place and their own path in life to get what they need. So, that was a good take about him.
Represented, disenfranchised. And in my college experience, the higher I got, the less people that look like me that I saw. So the more people that look like me in college would make me so happy. That's what I'm saying. So like, it's tremendous to see more people going to college.
But you have to realize that this is if That's what a lot of people don't want to.
Oh no,
Oh no, there's no
They
one.
don't
These are the
have
people who
to.
want
They don't have
to.
But if more people
Yeah.
did, then it would be a good.
I just think that college education, if everyone had it, I don't think it would make the degree itself useless.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
it
That
would
was that one part.
Oh no, I think we were taking it off a pedestal, not making it meaningless.
I know what I want to do with my life.
Yeah, that's a good question. Like I said, you can see the split between people thinking of it as a societal tool and the people thinking of it as working wise. You feel me? So I like that question. All right, I'm gonna mute this, man. If you still watching to this point, man, I appreciate you, man, because it's tough starting your own. You feel me? Your own little podcast and shit, your own little channel type shit. And, you feel me? Views don't really be kicking like that. And I didn't expect it to. I know it's a long grind. But I want to say, if you still watching this right now, I appreciate you. And also, if you made it this far in the video / podcast, depending on what platform you're on, like I said, I just appreciate y'all, helping me grow. You feel me? Y'all giving me a reason to do this, get this information out to y'all, and comment down below how was your day. You feel me? That's how I know if you made it this far in the video. Comment down below how was your day. You feel me?
Yes.
But that motherfucker did a double take, but nah, that's funny, bro. Nigga put that bitch in reverse, bro. Hell nah.
Still figuring it out, but I'm in it right now. So I feel like I know, but there's so much more that's getting revealed as I find out. I'm currently getting a degree in psychotherapy. However, I still need 2 or 3 more years to get all my hours. And so I'm debating whether or not even to get my license and just be a woman empowerment coach. And now that I'm being done with grad school, I can fully invest all of myself into it. So.
It's okay, man.
I have a friend that's similar to that, by the way, y'all boys. He's going to be a RN. Like he basically changed his major. Like I said, this is a good story to go with. Like I said earlier in this episode, that choosing a major that's worth it and can have a long lasting career is important. So he chose a degree in business administration. He looked up the jobs and found out, them jobs are shitty. So he wants to be RN. And similar to her case, he told me that he could be straight being an RN without getting all his hours and you feel me, and going through all the years of school to be, like a higher grade of a nurse, you feel me? Like similar to her. So, like I said, always research y'all degrees and what's it's going to take to get it and what the jobs are like before you commit to it. Before you commit to a degree, bro, why am I stuttering, y'all boys? My bad. Before you commit to a degree, just based off like popularity and shit, just always look into it and make sure you know 100% what's it gonna take to get it done.
I mean, yeah, it was not an easy journey, and it was a lot of investing and finding out that I was investing in the wrong things. So, you know.
I like how you changed your mind.
I had to think about it hard. I was like, wait, I really don't know.
Wait, I want to say that I don't feel lost. Like, I don't feel like, I don't know what I want to do with my life. I'm actively pursuing a lot of goals right now.
Exactly.
And I don't anticipate, like, one goal lasting me a lifetime.
Exactly.
You
There
know?
you go. It's like, I know all.
That's me, y'all. That's me. to a T. That's me. Before this gap year, I was I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to school. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get this job. I'm gonna do this for a career. And now, like I said, to this gap year, like to focus on me, and really, I didn't have school in a way to really hone in on what I really liked. My shit has changed, bro. Crazy, like, yeah, man, it changed OD, like, just like that. Like, now I'm working on instead of just on one thing, I'm working on so many different things, you feel me? Like 3 things right now, you feel me? 3 different paths that I'm working on that are going to work together, obviously, but, yeah, like, once you get to maturing, like, mentally and figuring out what you really like and, like, what you really want to accomplish on this earth, and you put that money shit to the side, you really figure out what you want to do. So, I'm just like her, man. Like I said, I got, like, three little small, like, entrepreneur shit going on right now that I'm building up, because I know for me, a lot of people can work till they 65. You feel me? Or work till they 60 and can mentally do that. I know me, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? As far as, like, traditional work, like going into an office, clocking in, having to have dress code, having somebody tell you what to do. So I know me. Before, I was like, I'm a finance major. I was like, I'm gonna be a financial advisor. That's been my career. And now it has changed. Like, I'm still gonna be a financial advisor, but, like, under, like, very specific circumstances. Like, I want to be a worker home financial advisor so I can do other shit like this, like a podcast, and work on my stocks and do a lot of other shit to accomplish my goals on this earth. Because, like I said, we only have a finite amount of time on this earth. You feel me? So I wanna entertain and help as many people as I can, and just make as many people's day better as I can. You feel me? So yeah, I'm just like her. Shit, I don't know what the fuck I'm really gonna do in the long term, but I got like three things going on right now that's gonna work together in the long term. You feel me? So I hope y'all stay on the journey with me, because I'm gonna keep this shit up.
All the things that I want to do, I'm just not sure which one is the, like, for you guys, it's like, this is it. For me, I was like, I'm dibbling and dabbling in so many different things. I'm just like, anything could be the final goal. I just don't know which one it is. So I want to perfect every craft.
So I was going to school for architecture, and I was 3 years in, and then I got into acting, and I booked a job. And then I realized, I was like, whoa, I really like doing this. So I dropped out of school, and I decided that I'd pursue acting instead. But that came later on, after I did 3 years of college, you know.
And I did 4. I have 3 classes before I graduated.
Really?
And I decided to leave because I felt the time for me to pursue the things I wanted to do in my life was now, and college was holding me back from that.
That's crazy though, y'all. Three classes till you graduate and he didn't get this shit is crazy. But I understand him, because the degree don't mean shit if you're not gonna use it. You feel me? Like, he don't. Like, that shit not just a flex. Like he said, he was so interested in other things, he wasn't even gonna use that motherfucker. So it makes sense for him to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand him.
Education is the key to success.
So when I heard education, I didn't necessarily associate it with college.
Yeah.
I just associated with gathering all the tools and the data and the knowledge and then embodying that into in whatever field you want to be successful in.
Beautifully put.
And success too doesn't just come with luck. You know, you have to work hard at what you want to do.
And what's success?
Exactly.
Also.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly, y'all boys. I be dropping a lot of quotes on this shit, cause I'm a motivational type of nigga, bro. Like, the shit that I watch and music I listen to, even that, is motivational type of people who grinding. And I heard a quote from an OG, older dude, you feel me? He said, quote me on this. He said, success, the ladder to success it's like going from A to Z. You gotta get through A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, all the letters before you get to Z. Don't kick yourself down while you at G, cause you will never be able to move forward to get to Z. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people see, so I'm gonna correlate this to modern times. A lot of people see a lot of, like a small percentage of, people blowing up fast as far as like being social media time. So you'll see like somebody make a viral video and they have 1 million followers, or YouTube you'll see somebody blow up and have 250k followers in a month or something. And you will think, oh, that's how it always works, when 90% of the people that are popular on social media platforms, and I'm including YouTube in that, are grinders. You feel me? Have been making videos for years or making content for years, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, success is a long grind. I just want y'all to know that. And I know that with this podcast as well, it's going to be a long grind. I never intended it to be just a spark and blow up, you know what I'm saying? But, like I said in my other videos, I plan to entertain and help y'all in the long run. Like, I'm ready for this grind, but that's my advice to y'all. Like, don't kick yourself down if you're not where you want to be yet, because you got to get through all the phases to get to that final phase. You feel me? You feel me? Like my boy in Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan 3, that nigga had to get through Super Saiyan 1, 2, just to get to 3, you feel me? So, hey, just keep that in mind.
I took education as like a college degree when you presented that
That's
question.
what I thought
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
yeah.
I did. That's why I didn't even walk up this.
And you have to realize that we learn daily. Like, every day we're learning something. And it's so funny. There's no book in front of us to learn those things that we learn. It just so happened that we crossed the right person or someone relayed that information to us, or, you know, just based off life experiences. So I don't think that you're going to be successful based on the fact that you went to school or, you know, you're opening up a book or something.
You said daily is a learning experience. Every time you wake up in the morning, you should be learning something new at the end of the day. That's how I feel about life.
So we're actually more so on the same page.
I like this. That's facts. Most of the shit we learn, boys, is not even in school. That's crazy. Man, I be talking to y'all, bro. Like, I be having these conversations. The mic might be too loud. Let me stop getting excited. But I be having these conversations in real life. You feel me? Like, all my friends, or people I would call my friends, are older. You feel me? So they have experienced this shit before me. But, like, we, like, on the same page mentally. I talk about this shit all the time. School shit, like I said, we only gonna remember a small percentage of it, because college, high school, whatever it is, most of the classes are going to be useless in our future. But as far as life experiences, learning from mistakes, learning from all of that, that's the shit that carry us in the long run and molds us into the complete adults that we are. You know what I'm saying? Or for you guys that are still kids, or that you're going to be. These life experiences, these mistakes you make that you learn from, all of that shit, who you surround yourself with, that's who builds your character in the long run, you know what I'm saying? More than what you learn from these books. So, yeah. I believe that in the same way too, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, different parts of the page.
You're on chapter 1, I'm on chapter 3.
That's a wrap, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
That was great, man.
This is fun. Nice meeting you. Hey guys, this is Dan.
And this is Jason.
And you just watched another episode of Middle Ground. Thank you so much. Please let us know in the comments below which person's opinion resonated the most with you. We'd love to hear from you.
So any way you can get involved, commenting, liking, subscribing, sharing with your friends, we really appreciate it. It all helps. See you later.
alright, yeah, boys, that's the end of this episode. Like I said, shout out to Jubilee. I believe the link of this video that was in the background, in the description, so you guys can watch it if you guys want. Overall, this was a good conversation, something I could resonate with now, especially now that I'm, like, on the fence, you know what I'm saying, as far as what I want to do in life. For this video, I want you guys to comment down below. Comment down below your age, if you went to school, or if you're planning to go to school, if you're not of age to go to school yet, and why you went to school, or / why. Hold on. Let me say this, because I'm thinking this shit on the spot. Alright, so, for this video, I want you to comment your age, why you went to school / didn't, or why you plan to go to school / not. And after that, under that, I want you to type. Wait. Boy, I'm having a fucking brain fart. Alright, here we go. Take motherfucking 3. For this video / episode, I want you to comment 1. First thing I want you to comment is your age. 2, comment if you plan on going to school, or or if you went to school or not, depending on your age. And 3, tell me why you did go to school or why you didn't go to school. That's all. I just want to hear your experiences and your takes on this because I want to interact with y'all boys. So, with that being said, I appreciate y'all for listening to this episode. Listen to me talk to y'all. And I hope my advice and what I said is helpful in the long run. I hope y'all have a good night. And also, I'm experimenting with dropping my videos later at night because I figured, before I was dropping them at 12 p.m. And I figured that was too early because that's like the middle ground where the high school kids are going to be in school and you guys that work are going to be at work. You feel me? Because the most common shift is 9 to 5:30. So, I'm going to drop them like at 8 o'clock. You feel me? So just, you feel me? If you're working on homework, you can listen to it. You can listen to me talk. And if you just adult, like, cooking or doing chores or whatever, you can listen to me talk. You feel me? But I'm dropping these at 8 at night, so it could be more accessible and more available for you guys to listen to. But other than that, like I said, thank you for listening to me talk. Hope my advice was helpful and will help you guys in the long run. And with that being said, peace out.